And we begin tonight with the weather impact and a live look at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. A break from the storms at the track, but not everyone is getting dry time right now. And unfortunately, these wet conditions will linger into tomorrow. Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. Angela's timing and tracking it all. So rain and a cool down tomorrow?
Yes, umbrella and jacket weather tomorrow. We're not going to be dealing with the heavy rain that we've dealt with the last couple of days, but there is still rain in that Wednesday forecast. You can see the majority of the heavy storms now off to our east, but we're not done with the downpours and at times a little bit of lightning, especially south of Indianapolis. So that's our local stop to show you the storms around Bloomington, Nashville, Bedford, over toward Columbus. These storms are lifting very slowly off to the north and northeast. If they hold together, they'll impact Morgan County and Johnson County before eventually they start to fade away. No watches, no warnings in terms of severe weather, but grab the umbrella and the jacket. The showers stick around tomorrow and temperatures most of the day in the 60s.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. Check this out. A sinkhole at 40th and Kenwood. This isn't far from Crown Hill Cemetery. A neighbor told us tonight it keeps getting bigger. Now, we spotted a couple of traffic cones in the area, and when we stopped by earlier tonight, a woman living nearby told us she had even gone out to direct traffic in that area. Right now, a Citizens Energy spokesperson confirms a first responder is on site and will be there until a plate actually arrives tomorrow to cover that sinkhole. He says they believe the sinkhole is connected to wastewater infrastructure, and crews will be working to address it very soon. The new shelter for Indianapolis Animal Care Services is already over capacity, and it's only been open a week. This is a story we first reported to you last night, and now our Logan Gay is in studio to take a closer look at why this is happening. So, Logan, what did they tell you?
Well, Scott, the shelter director, tells me the new building definitely helps, but says this problem is about more than just space. Staff at Indianapolis Animal Care Services are still settling into their brand new shelter. And while the bigger space is already making a difference, it's also filling up fast.
Staff morale is really good. Everyone's excited to be in the new building. The animals are excited to have the spaces that they have now.
But just days after opening, the shelter is already over capacity, sitting at 111%. Director Amanda Sinkhole says that was expected after the shelter paused intakes for a week during the move.
We did bring in 70 animals within 2 days, so that's kind of impacting us, and we're not seeing a ton of adoptions. We're getting steady people coming in, just not as many adoptions as we'd hope.
The new facility has more than 230 dog kennels and around 80 cat condos, along with free roaming cat rooms, medical space, and isolation areas. But even with the extra room, Sinkhole says space was never the root of the problem.
It's still going to fill up as long as we have a community and animal welfare crisis right now.
She says that crisis is tied to pet overpopulation and a lack of resources for owners trying to keep their pets.
Pet parents need resources. They need spay-neuter services, accessible vet care, and those are things there's just not enough of. So that's a lot of times why we see surrenders. We need pet-friendly rentals, no breed restriction rentals.
Sadie Bush and her husband are among the people hoping to help by giving an animal a home.
It's really heartbreaking, but it's also a beautiful thing when people come and just love to take care of these animals and want animals for their families. And I think that is just, I love that there's people out there that come and do that.
The more empty space we have, that means the more animals on the street and in our community that we can help.
So if you are interested in looking at the pets available for adoption at IACS, they're open 7 days a week except for holidays from noon to 7 p.m.
All right, Logan, thanks so much. Let's show you the countdown clock. 4 days, 13 hours, and 39 minutes. The clock is ticking for fans to make their race day plans. So as we told you last night, IMS parking is sold out. Right now, leaders at the track suggest finding a spot farther away. That makes it easier for you after the race. After all, remember, there are going to be 350,000 people at the Speedway. Getting to the track and then leaving requires a lot of patience. Track officials also tell us they recommend getting the IMS app. That will help direct you to the gate with the shortest line on Sunday. Remember, the Speedway is cashless, so don't forget your credit card. The people at IMS want fans to be prepared And the same goes for getting the rookie drivers ready as they experience all this for the first time. The run-up to the 500 comes with a celebration for the new guys: Mick Schumacher, Dennis Hauger, Jacob Abel, and Kyle Collette.
Yeah, it means, I think, a lot. It's something that when I moved to America, it's what you try to do, to be part of the biggest race in the world, and to be here representing AJ Foyt Racing means a lot.
The rookie drivers got to meet with the Indy 500 milk presenters and made their dairy pick in case one of them wins. And they'll have a little help making that happen because each of them got to milk the dairy cow for good luck today. And we're also hoping for some good luck when it comes to the weather, but there are plans no matter what happens on Sunday. We've got a link to everything you need to know before you go. It's all right now over on WTHR.com. Remember, we're going to have extensive coverage for you at IMS in these final days leading up to the 500. Carb Day is Friday, then Saturday afternoon, you can watch the Lucas Oil 500 Festival Parade right here on Channel 13. Then keep it right here for all your pre- and post-race coverage on Sunday.